Hello everyone. So my eBay order came, one of them, and this is from the lovely Rita Ace. I think she goes by that on some groups. Her name's Rita, Reda, and she was selling some out of print decks. And it was when I was looking for it, I went, "Oh, I know this girl. Like I know her from. I've seen her in the groups. Like she doesn't know me personally, but like I've seen her in the tarot groups that we are in." And she gave me this lovely little note. Thank you, Rita. It's so sweet. I love that little thank you at the corner. It's little. But yeah, so this is the Circle of Life tarot. Now you're probably like, why is it out of print? There's one going around. There is one that's around. It's around. Oh, the round deck puns. It is around, but it's the standard edition. And the standard edition just has a purple, small purple border, whereas the deluxe version has the names on them. So it has the wording and the different languages like any Lascarbao deck would. So this is the box that it came in. It's literally brand new. The only thing that was, it just didn't have the sarang wrap on it, but who cares, like, you know. And I really wanted this deck for some time, and I was just like, oh, it's like everywhere else was like selling it for too much, that it's because the standard edition's out, which is like, what's the point in it being like 4 times the price of the standard edition? I know it's the deluxe, it's pricing wise, she made a very good deal. And I will say that she wrapped it in like the most cutest like cat tarot paper. I'll be keeping this for another trade, so whoever's trading with me next, they're getting that lovely wrapping paper. So let's get into this deck. I'll just show you the backing. She gave me a tarot bag as well that came with it, and I went, oh, there's the backing. I believe the Hermit Cave did one when this was just brand new and it was like, you know, a retail price. Now it's like kind of out of print and such. There's the Fool. You see what I mean? Like goes Fool and then different languages on the side. And the numbers on the top and bottom. I think in the standard version, it's just, as I said, a very thin purple, dark purple line, and it just says 0. It doesn't say the Fool or anything. The artwork is so sweet. I love how the cat is there though. Instead of a dog. What was it? The Magician one got me. It's like Santa. It's gorgeous. And the way I was reading like up on round decks, and like, how do you read a round deck? Because unlike a standard tarot, which is a square or a, like, you know, a rectangle or a card shape, or tarot standard shape, you read it this way or this way, like up or upright or reverse. Whereas with round decks, if it's facing this way when you flip it over, it means, oh, they do want to go forward with this, whatever the card means. If it's going that way, it means, oh, they don't want to, they're kind of backing away from the change, or that kind of thing. It's really interesting. So say since it's the High Priestess, if they were facing away from it, they're like, oh, I don't want the universe taking control of this. I kind of don't want any help in this. But if it's going that way, they're like, they do want it. And if it's just that way, it's just, if it's straight up, it means upright, and if it's down, it means reverse. It's the same, like that's reverse and that's upright, but it means they're directing it more towards the future or the past. There's the Empress. Very interesting Empress card. Oh, there we go. I think I went too close. Oh, I love it. That Emperor reminds me of some character I've seen. I can't think of it. There's some cards in this that I just fell in love with, and I needed this in my life. I'm suddenly getting into round decks. I have another one on the way, another round deck. But it's just in print right now, and it's from an Etsy creator called Fleur de... Oh my god, I keep forgetting her name. It's Fleur de something. But she's doing the Accurate AF tarot, and it's going to be round like this. And it's going to be pink and black and white, and it's going to be amazing, and I can't wait for it. I think I have the 2nd edition of them, so she's fixed, well, probably the first. Look at that Lover's card. So whatever's up with the first version, she's probably altered some bits of it, so I wouldn't know what that new one is. That's so pretty. Just sitting on my bed. Yeah, the bed sheets changed, so that's why you're like, what? They were pink last time. Well, yeah, the bed sheets changed, guys. Yeah, you have to change bed sheets. Chariot. Oh, that's interesting. The front is like a steamroller with the sphinx heads, or pharaoh heads on them. Oh, this empress really got me. She's like a mermaid. Justice, not empress. Passed it already. The justice card, she's like a mermaid. The hermit. I think in the standard version, this is very contrasted, I feel. Very rich colours, and I think the standard one has more muted colours, so they're very like, not pastel, but they're on the way to be, so they're a little bit lighter in contrast. That's the wheel. This strength card won me over, because no matter what, if it goes that way, you're triumphing. You see what I mean? Like, this is what I meant with the round deck. It's upright. It means the strength card as it is. You're gaining strength and stuff. But if it leans that way, you are really fighting for what you want. If it's this way, you're kind of letting the lion win in that sense. You see what I mean? It's really cool in that sense. I don't know why round decks are suddenly getting interested in me. An interest for me. Sorry. Oh, the Hanged Man. Oh, he does. It's an angel. I was like, does he have wings? Because you know when you look through the viewfinder, you can't tell. The death card. This is by far the most prettiest of death cards I've seen. And I probably would get this as a tattoo. I'm not kidding. It's like this mother with her baby. That's, oh my goodness. Like, the more you read it, they're babies. There's two of them. And then there's a snake, and then there's two oh, it's confusing, but it's really eye-opening. That, like, I'm seeing it as, like, a mother is doing whatever she can to stop her children from dying. That's really in-depth, like, that's really in-depth. I actually like this temperance card, to be fair. I understand, like, it's not as, like, out there, but temperance isn't supposed to be out there. It's supposed to be just very chill, do you know? I like how it's like this sensei kind of guy, like an old Chinese like master. And he's like, I've mastered this. Like, even his beard, like, it's all twisted, but it's like flowing naturally. Like, he's just letting it flow. It's lovely. I adore this devil card. Like, oh my god, it's so funny. He's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna chill here, and they're all like, no, please, we give you money. And they're like, no, you're not let go. But I don't know why it looks like he's just sitting there going, yeah, look at all the girls I have. I don't know why, he just looks a bit of a cheeky bastard. I have noticed now, I will say, some of the decks, the cards look like they're out of centre. It's like the tower card looks off centre. I like this. These like these demons coming in to destroy the tower. The tower probably mean the same thing, but I just thought of like you know, Anastasia, the animated film there, but do you know the one where there are like these green demons that come out and destroy the bridge, but no one can see them. And it's just interesting, like there's these little negative forces coming at you. The star card always gets me. It's my favourite card in every deck. Because I resonate so well with it. The moon. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh god, the last phase is wrapped around in her tentacles. It's very curious to see how they do this. The sun card. Don't know, I got very Aboriginal vibes off that. Judgment. Some of them are very intuitive, like you have to intuitively read that. Do you know? The world. It does follow Rider Waite Smith layouts, but the artwork I think you would have to kind of go with yourself, you know? Like there's the Ace of Chalices. So they're not all shells, but like it gets the message across. Two of Cups. Wow. Like they're still intertwined and they have a shell each, you know? Now I would think that was the Three of Cups because of the three bowls on the rocks there. It's very interesting, but you're like luring. But it's not, doesn't look like it's celebration, do you know what I mean? It doesn't look like the Three of Cups, it looks like more of the Four, whereas the Four, like, look at this. Like she's bored, but she's tempted by like this drink or whatever it is that's in here. And she's turned green because of it. So it sounds like it's like you're waiting around. I'm sorry if you hear cars and trucks and stuff. So I think one of our neighbours is getting a extension work done. Oh my god, he has a face. It's Five of Chalices. Six of Chalices. That's really interesting. No matter what way you look at that. Seven of Cups, look at that. This one gets me very Shadowscape vibes, the colours. Oh wow. Eight of Cups. That's all about walking away from stuff, and you wouldn't think that from there. It's like you kind of like just like you're stewing in the moment. Nine of Cups. Oh yeah, you're overindulging kind of thing. That kind of looks like that, yeah. 10 of Cups. Oh, he's on a giant fish. Wow. You wouldn't think that was all about family and like, you know, your family are being like, you know, emotionally satisfied and stuff. Oh, this one doesn't have a number. Oh, it's the Knave. Okay, I was like, what's happening? Knave of Chalices. So you can't really. I like this one because they're leaning. They're going back to the beginning kind of thing. Knaves do that, I feel. Pages and knaves go back to the start, kind of to learn things, you know. This is a Knight of Cups. Wow. Queen of Cups. It's just a dolphin. Is it? Yeah. No, there's a mermaid just there. Okay, I thought that was seaweed. That's interesting. And here's the King of Cups. Like an angel of some sort. Oh wow, there's like a version of him behind the crown, the crown, behind the throne. Like he's like putting this mask on. Oh, that's quite sad. Like he's always wearing his heart on his sleeve, so he's always like, you know, emotionally ready for things. And then in private, he's just like crying himself to sleep. Ace of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Oh, it's just a giant snake. Wow. Three of Pentacles. Some of them you can get straight away, like Four of Pentacles here is like keeping the demons out, like no, negative people get away, you're not leeching off me, you're getting away from my money. And then Five of Pentacles, you know, yeah, Five of Pentacles is like he's making this quilt and such for others. And then the Six of Pentacles is poor people, like look at them in the corner trying to stay warm, and the pentacles are these hoops for the chains. Wow. Keep the children warm. Seven of Pentacles. Like she's working hard, like look, I caught my bug, I'm gonna go off fishing now because I have the right bug for this certain type of fish. I'll have my eggs to sell for more stuff. You know, it's all about the things coming into play Like the Eight of Pentacles is all about working hard. Like you can see like these two are team working to make this bead thing, or drums, or whatever they are. It's very magical though. I love this kind of fairy aspect, or nymph aspect of it. I'm using a little handheld tripod, so I'm on my bed for that reason. 9 of Pentacles. Oh, too many. 10 of Pentacles there. Look at that. They're overjoyed with this new arrival in their family. Okay. Knave of Pentacles. Like this little bug man going into the shell, or the... They're curious. Like a knave is always curious, or goes back to where they begin, or whatever it is, do you know? Knight of Pentacles. What was it, this goat person? I was wondering where his face was. He's keeping steady. He's like, you know, watching. He's the only bit of colour actually in that, if you think about it. But he's keeping steady and being patient for his target to come, kind of thing, rather than jumping ahead. Queen of Pentacles. I like that. Like, if you found that if it was like a magical realm and you went in and saw this giant mushroom and this fairy was on it, she looks approachable for advice, do you know? Like, she looks approachable. It's nice. And then the King of Pentacles. It's like this hunter with his eagle. Or he is the eagle? Hold on. That's cute. That's very interesting. Oh, this Ace of Wands. There's a little duck or a bird, and then there's a baby in it. Like new beginnings, new... Like good news is coming, kind of thing, you know? Taking action. 2 of Wands. The taking action bit would mean like you're taking action to prepare for the new arrival, kind of thing. 3 of Wands. Wow. He's waiting. But he's waiting to pounce. 4 of Wands. They're all doing their little like tattoos and such and everything for the party or celebration they have. 5 of Wands. Sparring. 6 of Wands. 7 of Wands. I'll just fly through this now. Oh. All getting ready for war by the looks of it there. Too much at once. Knave of Wands. Wow. Very strong, the Knave of Wands. There's the Knight of Wands. Queen of Wands. I like how she's a centaur kind of thing. King of Wands, very Egyptian. Ace of Swords. I wasn't expecting a pregnant lady for the Ace of Swords now. Oh, the more you stare, the 2 of Swords. She's becoming the strength of the elephant kind of thing. It's very curious. 3 of Swords. 4 of Swords. 5 of Swords. 6 of Swords. Wow. 7 of Swords. 8 of Swords. Keep trying and trying to get out. Trying to escape. He's running out of swords. Can't escape from yourself though. 9 of Swords. Oh, all these little demons are messing with her while and snakes while she's sleeping. It's very powerful. Got my eyes itchy on. 10 of Swords. Betrayal, she's falling, her wings are on fire. She's like really hurt, like. Knave of Swords. Knight of Swords. Queen of Swords. Wow, she's not messing around, like. And lastly we have the King of Swords. There's the backing again. I can't wait to start using that. That's actually going to be really interesting to start using. Yeah, I'm actually might even look into the standard edition as well, just to have as a backup. I'll leave that there, guys. I hope you enjoyed the little flip through. Very casual and chill on my bed. I'll leave that there and I'll see you all next time.